Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an exciting one because I am starting a brand new series here on my channel. This is the beginning of my Lippie mini series, and what that is just a top 5 roundup of my favorite lip colors or lip products from each color category. So today's video I'm starting off with Nudes. This was actually a suggestion from my older sister Amanda, and I think that this is just a great idea. I really hope that this will be helpful for those of you who are maybe just looking for a starting point. It was actually very hard to condense this down to 5. I really hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's just jump into it. So I have 2 typical lipsticks that come in a bullet. I have 2 liquid lipsticks, and I also have 1 gloss that I will be sharing with you today. And I might have thrown in 1 honorable mention. So let's go ahead and start off with the typical bullet style lipsticks. The first one that I will be showing you is definitely the most affordable. This is the Wet n Wild MegaLast lipstick in Bare It All. This is just a great warm nude, and I think it complements a variety of looks. So this is what the Wet n Wild one looks like. As you can see, it is just a great warm nude. It is not too pink, it's more on the beige or peach side, and it has a matte finish. I think that this is a very comfortable formula for matte lipsticks. It does not dry out my lips, but yet it still remains matte, and it is fully opaque on one swipe, and best of all, it is under $3. I believe you can find these for even 99 cents sometimes at Walgreens, so this definitely had to make it to my top 5. Next up is a lipstick from the Maybelline's Bold collection. This is 755 Nude Thrill. This is just a little bit lighter than the Wet n Wild one, and it also has more of a neutral undertone. I love Maybelline lipsticks. They are definitely one of my favorites at the drugstore. I would honestly have to say that the Wet n Wild and Maybelline are the top 2 in my opinion for drugstore lipsticks. So now, as you can see, this is quite a light nude. This definitely suits me more in the winter time when I am not as tan, but it once again is a very opaque formula. As you could see, one swipe definitely gives you full coverage, and it is a more neutral, almost cool undertone as compared to the Wet n Wild one. So if you are looking for a great affordable nude lipstick and you are on the fairer aspect of skin tones, I would definitely check this one out. So moving on to liquid lipsticks, my first is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. This is a great peachy nude shade, and I think that it complements a lot of different skin tones. I do also like Pure Hollywood, but that one pulls more pinkish mauve on me, whereas this one stays a little bit more nude in my opinion. I love this formula. I do think that it is a great formula for liquid lipsticks. It actually is the formula that I have the most of. With a moussey consistency like this, I would definitely recommend trying to apply them in thin layers. And as you will see, I think that 1 layer is definitely enough to get full opacity for this lipstick. This is what the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Naked looks like. As you can see, it dries down completely to a nice matte finish, and this is a lot more peachy than some of the other nude liquid lipsticks that have come out onto the market, so I can really appreciate that. It can tend to accentuate some of the dryness or lines you have in your lips. As you can see, if I relax my mouth and just sit naturally, you can definitely tell that I have some fine lines or dryness with my lips right now, but it is not excessive, and I think that with any liquid lipstick this is going to be the case if you do not exfoliate and apply a thin layer of balm. But I would definitely recommend this one. I think that it is a great shade and one of my most worn. And next up is another liquid lipstick. This is by Kat Von D, and this is in the shade Bow and Arrow. I absolutely love the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. They feel like nothing on your lips, and they are so opaque and almost a watery consistency. This color, Bow and Arrow, is definitely a deeper nude on me, and in the fall and winter time when I'm a little bit less tan, it can pull more brown, but in the summer I think that it is just a great deeper nude shade. This is what Kat Von D Bow and Arrow looks like. As you can see, it is just a deeper brownish nude, and I think that this is a beautiful color. Like I mentioned earlier, it feels like absolutely nothing on your lips once it dries down. It is not tacky, and I don't think that it settles into your fine lines quite as badly as the Anastasia ones. So if that is something that you are concerned about, or you have drier lips or more fine lines, then I would definitely recommend the Kat Von D formula, because as you can see, it does not settle as much. Of course, as I mentioned previously, with any liquid lipstick you are going to run into some drying or potentially settling into some lines or any cracks in your lips, but I think that this is one of the more forgiving formulas that I have tried. If I had to pick just one liquid lipstick formula that is my absolute favorite, I would have to say it's Kat Von D, just because they feel so light on your lips and not drying at all. And Bow and Arrow is definitely one of my favorite nudes and most worn, especially in the fall time. Finally, I have one lip gloss to share with you. This is the NYX Buttergloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. NYX definitely has my favorite lip gloss formula. I love these butter glosses. They are, in my opinion, very comparable to the Buxom Full-On Lip Polish, I believe, which White Russian is one of my all-time favorite lip glosses, but I think that these have a very comparable formula for a much cheaper price, and they have a huge shade range. Once again, this is just my favorite nude out of the assortment that they have. It is not sticky whatsoever. It feels almost like a cream, and they are quite sheer but still give a little bit of a color, which I appreciate because I think that they look great on their own or as a gloss to go over a lipstick or liquid lipstick. So as you can see, this is what Fortune Cookie looks like on its own. It looks almost just like a clear, milky gloss, and it tones down your natural lip color just the tiniest bit. But on top of a nude lipstick, it really just adds that intense wet gloss that I really love. I love throwing these in my purse. I actually have the shade Creme Brulee always with me. And these are super affordable, and you can sometimes find them for buy one get one half off at Ulta or other coupons that you can get through Ulta or Walgreens or Target, so I definitely recommend these NYX Butter Glosses. Since I already shared my top 5, I just wanted to throw in one honorable mention. Of course, I have not had this for very long, so that's why I did not include it in my top 5, but I did want to mention it just because I know that a lot of people are probably going to be looking for reviews or opinions about this lipstick in particular. This is the Dose of Colors DesixKaty lipstick in the color No Shade. As you can see, this packaging is just gorgeous. It is a rose gold box, and then the lipstick itself is this soft touch matte nude packaging. Now, as I mentioned, I have not had this particular lipstick very long, and I have never tried any other Dose of Colors lipsticks before, so I can't speak for their other formula because I personally have not tried them. But I love this shade. It is quickly becoming one of my go-to nude shades. It is just the perfect beige light nude, a little bit warm but not orange on my skin tone at least. Now, as you can see, this is a very pale nude on my complexion right now, but I think that it is still very wearable. This is very light but still gives you some color to your lips. It is a creamy matte, so it does not have a ton of shine to it, as you can see. So I just wanted to throw this one in there for an honorable mention. Okay guys, so that wraps up this first video of my Lippie mini series. I had a ton of fun creating this video and just picking out some of my most worn and most loved nude lip colors. If you have any suggestions of other lip colors that I should try out, please leave them down below. I'm always open to try out different colors and formulas, and also leave what color category you would like to see next in this series. If you liked this or would like to see more of these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos in this series. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.